Reed Hastings is the co-founder and CEO of Netflix. Netflix is the number one source for online and mobile content viewing. Hastings is a great leader now, but it wasn't always that way. Let's take a look at his journey to becoming the content king. Hastings started his illustrious career as a high school math teacher. After teaching for a couple of years, he decided to attend Stanford University and obtain a master's degree in computer science. Armed with this new degree and a broader knowledge on technology, he founded Pure Software in 1991. The company was known for producing products that could troubleshoot software and find bugs. The company quickly grew from 10 employees to 640. This was the time Hastings realized he didn't have the skills of a leader. He would only focus on the good things that were happening and ignored what was going wrong. He was an engineer and was used to following directions, not giving them. However, he did recognize he didn't have the ability to lead and tried to resign twice. At the time, his board refused to let him go and forced him not only to become a leader, but a businessman. The company doubled their revenue every year after that. In 1996, Pure Software merged with Atria Software and became Pure Atria. This relationship at first seemed like a good idea at the time, but it proved not to be. 1 year later, the company was acquired by Rational Software. This was another disaster in Hastings' eyes and would be the end of his relationship with the companies. In 1997, Hastings co-founded Netflix with Mark Randolph. As a movie rental by mail starting out, they were able to acquire 100,000 titles and over 44 million subscribers. Hastings came up with the idea and patterned it after his very own gym membership. After his experience with the previous companies, he wanted to make sure he was a better leader this time. He came up with innovative ways to let his employees control their own destiny. He even went as far to put an internal presentation online for the public to see the culture he was creating at Netflix. This video was viewed more than 10.5 million times. By 2007, Hastings realized that there were more and more mobile devices in the marketplace and wanted to capitalize on that. So being an opportunistic person he launched a paid streaming version of Netflix. It started with computers and televisions only and quickly evolved to all mobile devices. By this time, Hastings was a seasoned leader and manager. His outlook on the industry was very competitive. This is why Netflix is such a rival for traditional studios and distribution platforms. He was also cashing in on the new fad of cord cutters. This was due to the ever-increasing cable prices. Original programming was and still is the next obstacle for Netflix. They've been very successful with it since the launch of their series, House of Cards, in 2013. Keep in mind, this is all done with no advertisers or commercials interrupting your viewing, something Netflix prides itself on. Enter the term binge watching. Hastings' knowledge, strategic approach, and outside-the-box thinking will continue to keep Netflix as a leader in the entertainment industry for years to come.